I just want to thank Full Circle, all the staff, giving me this gift. It's been a blessing. Just want to say a special thanks to Brady, Mike, Miss Ojo, Eric, Smashley, John, Rob, Jake, Charles, and Natalie. Thank you guys, man.
I just want to say thank you to Full Circle and my family and, yeah, everybody.
Thank you. So I didn't write nothing down. I didn't put nothing in my phone. I just be going off the top of the head. So when we had lunch last week, Mr. John was like, I ain't concerned with you getting up there because I can see you like to talk, which I do. You know, first and foremost, I just want to thank God because without him, none of this would be possible. Also, I want to thank Mr. John because without him, we wouldn't be sitting here right now. I want to ask for prayers for Mr. John's family, for his father. When we had lunch last week, one thing Mr. John told us was that his father writes down each and every individual's name, and he says a prayer for each and every one of us, so I want to say a prayer for him. I want to thank Full Circle as a whole, Springfield specifically. You know, this journey's been long for me. I got over a year clean now. You know, June 29th is my sober date. You know, and so I started out my journey with Full Circle, and I went to Bluffton. My PO was like, you know, you can choose jail or you can choose, you know, to go to this treatment, which I think you should do the treatment. And I told her, like, you know, I really don't want to, but she was like, well, you're gonna go, you know. And so, like, it was the best thing that happened in my life. Because, like, without that, I don't know where I would be today. If not in jail, probably dead or somewhere, you know what I mean? So I'm thankful for Full Circle for sticking with me. You know, I didn't make it through Bluffton. I got kicked out, and I actually bounced around. You know, I went to Cleveland, I went to Akron, I went to Cincinnati, and then, you know, somehow God brought me back to Full Circle due to trying to get custody of my son, and they accepted me with open arms, and it was the best thing that could have happened in my life. I'm thankful for Miss Sabrina because if anybody know Miss Sabrina, you know, she give you that motherly tough love, you know what I mean? So like, Miss Sabrina isn't just my clinician, you know, she's my program manager, she's my second mother, she's a friend, somebody you can talk to and share about anything. So I'm very thankful to have Miss Sabrina in my corner. Also Miss Jana and Miss Nakia, because they hold me accountable to my bull. So I'm very thankful for them for just, you know, sticking by me and pushing me through this journey that I'm on. You know, I owe all the credit in the world to my baby's mom, Nikki, you know, because I put her through the ringer, man. Like, you know, I put her through so much where she shouldn't be sitting here with me right now, but she is, and she continues to support me through this journey, you know what I mean? She never kept my daughter from me no matter what. You know what I'm saying? It's a blessing to be able to have both my kids here today, you know what I mean? That's all I wanted, and I got my kids here, and they get to see their father sober, not some drunken fool making a fool of himself, looking stupid somewhere, out trying to chase the next one. So I'm just thankful to be here, and I'm thankful to God, and I'm thankful to each and every one of y'all for coming out today. And yeah, with that, I'll pass. Thank you.
I have my speech written down because I get nervous. So, first, I would like to thank God for His endless grace. And I would also like to thank Full Circle and the staff for believing in me when I didn't believe in myself. Coming to Full Circle was a life-changing experience. My team at Full Circle has saved my life and showed me that my life has purpose today. Sabrina has inspired me to be a strong and successful woman. She never gave up on me, giving me chances that I didn't think I deserved. But she saw something in me, and she sees my potential, and I will be forever grateful to have had her as one of my counselors. To my daughter, I have made a promise to you that Mommy will be getting better. And I will fulfill that promise. To my family, I know it has been hard and I may have hurt you. You may not understand. And I also see that you're doing the best you can to support me. To the still suffering addict, I see you, I understand you, you are worthy. To the disease of addiction, you no longer have control over my life. Thank you.
I didn't really have anything prepared, but I just want to thank Full Circle as a whole. It's like every step of the way is laid out really well for me, at least. I needed Bluffton. It was the time that I needed for getting my mental health back. It was super helpful. And then going on as I went through the program, just each new person that I met, each new staff member that I met was more encouragement. And we talked quite a few times about what love was in a group with Eric and what we thought of it. And it always came to mind that love was encouragement. And having all these people encouraging me led to me be able to love myself and encourage myself. And it feels great having all these people that are on my side, that have my back. So I just want to thank everybody for that. Thank you, Mom, for coming from Arizona. Thank you for recording the whole thing for us, Noble, my son. Thank you, Corey, for being here, my sponsor. Eric, thank you so much. You made the whole thing enjoyable. Group was great. We had a great group. And I'm glad that I got some of the guys here with me that are graduating. So thank you, everybody.
I'm Rick. I came from the Fairborn location, and I'm not gonna lie, this time I was in California and I relapsed. I went out there to go bury my grandpa, and I knew deep down in my heart that not Fairborn, but Dayton was where my family was, even though I was surrounded by my family at the time. And so I ended up getting on an airplane, coming back here and getting in treatment. Didn't even get a chance to unpack my bags. I went straight to treatment. I was kind of pissed off about that, I ain't gonna lie. But it was truly a blessing. And then I got to Bluffton, and me and Bethany have history. I've went there before. Not once, not twice, but 3 times, you know. Maybe this time it'll stick, hopefully. But I did a lot of digging, you know, opening them closed doors that's been closed for years. And with that, she helped me decide to go to Fairborn. And I didn't want to go to Fairborn. And the director there had me write this like essay about how I deserve to go there. And I'm not gonna lie, every day I read that. Still to this day I read it because it reminds me of the reason why I'm here. You know, and due to the Fairborn staff, I'm very appreciative of them, especially Miss Mary, all of them, Miss Trish, the peer support, everybody there was very open-minded and willing to help. But the catch is, though, if you're not willing to help yourself, they're not going to make you. And that's something I really appreciate. And with that, I'm done. Thank you.
I asked Shannon to present me because I told her I actually want to have case management appointments, and this goes for Nakia too, for the rest of my life, because it's a set time where I was forced to do the things that you put off indefinitely. So it was really helpful. I went to Monday Community Correctional almost exactly a year ago after spending 5 months in county jail. I wasn't ordered to go to sober living afterwards, but my clinician at Monday suggested I come to Full Circle. I figured completing treatment here would look good to the Ohio Board of Nursing for when I attempted to get my nursing license reinstated, plus I knew they'd help with probation. It turned out to be the best decision I've ever made. I really had to face the fact that my relapse after 15 years sober was the culmination of years of compulsive behaviors I didn't want to engage in anymore, including people-pleasing, codependency, and bulimia. I didn't want to go back to the person I was before my relapse because even though I hid it, I was miserable a lot of the time. Sharing things I never in a million years thought I would with ladies in my group and with the support of Shannon, Alicia, and Nakia helped me be able to move past them. Because of communication from Full Circle with Montgomery County Probation released me from probation about 2 years early, and Warren County is going to release me this month, also 2 years early. Best of all, I was assigned a monitoring agent on my request for the Ohio Board of Nursing. Last week, their representative performed a drug and alcohol assessment on me. Thanks to the help I received at Full Circle, he'll be writing an extremely positive report to the Board of Nursing, following which I can schedule a review and hearing to be reinstated. I've worked a fast food job since February, and I've honestly enjoyed it more than I imagined I would. I do feel like with my decade plus of nursing experience and my recent and past issues with addiction, I want to give back in some way to help the recovery community and help others. Thank you.
So I did prepare something. So it says, for a long time, my life was defined by addiction, despair, and chaos. I was trapped in a cycle that felt impossible to break. I tried everything I could think of, but nothing seemed to stick. Shame and guilt were overwhelming, and I honestly believed I was beyond hope. Then I found Full Circle. At first, I was skeptical. I've been through programs before, and I was wary of putting my trust in another. But from my very first group, something felt different. It was just about stopping a behavior. It was about addressing the root cause, the hurts, habits, and hang-ups that were truly driving me my struggles. What truly resonated with me was the way I could relate to the staff. It was a real transformation. I learned the power of honesty, being honest with myself, with others, and with God. I learned the importance of sponsorship and the incredible gift of community. For the first time, I was surrounded by people who understood and who didn't judge and who genuinely wanted to see me succeed. One of the most profound shifts happened when I realized that recovery wasn't about being perfect. It was about progress, not perfection. It was about taking one step at a time, leaning on my higher power, and trusting the process. I started to heal wounds I didn't even know I had. I began to forgive myself and others, and slowly but surely, the darkness started to lift. Today, my life looks nothing like it used to. I found freedom from addiction, I've healthy relationships, peace in my heart, and a purpose that I never imagined possible. Full Circle Recovery didn't just help me stop the negative behavior. It taught me how to live. It showed me how to embrace my joy and how to navigate challenges with grace and how to truly connect with others. And thank you, guys.
I just want to give a special thanks to Ms. Ojo and to the Full Circle and John for doing all this. Thank you. God bless you.